Corrupt Letitia James out of New York has a big problem. Her big problem is Letitia James. We've got two articles to prove that she has overreached against Trump. This will backfire on her. Number one backfire being she's going to get Trump elected. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. Never let them take your smile, or they've truly won everything. They will not win. They will not take our happiness. Let's go. Here's the first article from the American Spectator. If Donald Trump is reelected, thank Letitia James. Now, he's going to get reelected, so in advance, thank you, Letitia James. I'm just going to read the first paragraph. Donald Trump may have authored The Art of the Deal, said the New York Attorney General Letitia James, doing her best resolute voice, but he perfected the art of the steal. She says, there speaks the voice of American justice, biased, politicized, odiously trite. Quote, today we proved that no one is above the law, unquote, said James, which is what every Trump prosecutor has said over and over for years now. Quote, no matter how rich, powerful, or politically connected you are, everyone must play by the same rules, unquote. That's garbage, and everybody knows it. The rules don't apply to everyone. The rules didn't apply to the Trump family until Donald Trump became president of the United States, and America's ruling class has had a nervous breakdown. That's the first article to make my case that thank you, Letitia James, for getting Trump elected. And remember, if he gets elected, it does not matter how much money they charge him. Okay, just think of it as a fine or a toll fee he has to pay at the gate before he gets to be president. You know, Obama, they get like $400 million after they become president in speaking fees and everything else. Trump will make all that money back. It's not going to put a dent in him, in his career. It's not a big deal. And the Democrats will lose their power, which is what they're willing to pay billions for. They have to lose. That's my premise. Here we go. Now, this is the Hill. You'll hear this theme over and over again that they overcharged Trump. This is over the Engeron fine, which is also under Letitia James. Here's the Hill. Obscene award against Trump is testing the New York legal system's integrity. This is by Jonathan Turley. You've heard me quote him a lot. New York's legal system's integrity is in tatters. Everyone knows it now. You know it in your gut. If this stands, a New York business will not be able to be safe. Here it is. In laying the foundation for his sweeping decision against former President Donald Trump, Judge Arthur Engeron observed that this is a venal sin, not a mortal sin, unquote. Yet at $355 million, one would think that Engeron had found Trump to be the source of the original sin. Almost like a mass murderer is what he's getting charged for. The judgment against Trump and his family and associates was met with a level of unrestrained celebration by many in New York that bordered on the indecent. Attorney General Letitia James declared not only that Trump would be barred from doing business in New York for 3 years, but that the damages would come to roughly $460 million once interest was included. Does that sound excessive to you? That makes the damages against Trump greater than the gross national product of some countries, including Micronesia. Yet the court admitted that not a single dollar was lost by the banks from these dealings. Indeed, witnesses testified that they wanted to do more business with Trump, who was described as a whale client, high-yield business opportunities. Okay, we're going to get to more of the punishment on New York, but I've got another graphic here. This one is from Alina Habba. This is Trump's attorney. If this decision stands, it will serve as a signal to every single American that New York is no longer open for business. That is the message loud and clear everyone gets. You don't want to put your business at risk by putting it in New York and have politicians that want to punish you merely for being successful or for being on the wrong side of politics. You'll lose your business. New York is one of our oldest and most distinguished bars. It has long resisted those who sought to use the law to pursue political opponents and unpopular figures. It will now be tested to see if those values transcend even Trump. And I don't think it will. I think the Democrats are at a no holds barred. It's time to unleash everything on Trump, no matter how much we undermine law, the rule of law in this country. They're going for broke because they're going to lose everything if Trump wins. That's why Trump has to win. That's why I'm happy you guys are watching to help us track and document this next year, which will be the most fascinating year in politics. It'd be terrible for you to miss an episode by not subscribing. I'm Doug in Exile.